is up, guys? Today, as you saw a problem yesterday, we got the achievement for um, being indensed in fog. Sorry. We can't see anything. It's okay. We are going to be fixing the problem. First, an AFK for the needed amount of RP. Alright, guys. I've got a basic setup mapped out. Let's head back over to the power structure. Yes, I just like to look at that screen until I have enough resource points. I do it every single time. Alright. Anyways, we'll probably place down 6 scrubbers. Yeah, 6 scrubbers running with undistilled. So before this even starts, I'm gonna want some power to us. You feel me, dogweed? So, what we're really gonna do is place that, to get rid of. Never connected. Easy. You should be on. You should. Yeah. We're just gonna grab a bit of power that is bright compared to everything else. Oh, I can't see. Yeah. I won't be able to see my mistakes for a hot will. Alright, let's get still connected. It should be much simpler wire. I was talking about in the 4th episode how horrendous my scrubber setup was and how I can't even go back to it and look. Got some footage. There we go. That is some wire up and running. Okay. Anyways, here's my setup. Again, this is improved wiring, which was my original problem. So we're gonna back it up all the way over here. And if I remember it correctly, it only should take. Okay. How about find the entrance? There it is. How about we just line it up like this? I like that a lot better. There we go. You know what? Alright, cool. So, I guess, I'm gonna take out, let's see, like filter, or not filters, but you know what we want the system to be perfect, so we're gonna spend the extra 2,000 on spinning out better parts. So this alone, right here, 20,000. Okay? That is a horrendous price for absolutely. Move your dog. Right, my dark. do know a couple of tricks. I just not the biggest fan of them, you know. It's just like click R3, I can go down. I really only want to do that if I absolutely have to do it. Fluid storage. It's simple 3x3 in. It's not that expensive. Compared to everything else in this build, this thing is cheap. It is. Ooh, I just realized how much my pipes are. Each one of these is 5 pieces of pipe. I still haven't seen Mr. Mysterio. Which I still propose that's a good idea, not the idea. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of bullets, I can already see. I guess there is something horrifying, and it's the music, of course. Anyways, few per line. Except for blue. I want blue. Alright, yeah, start filling it up. It does take about a lot of time. Alright, I guess one booster wire. A booster wire should be okay. Alright, now let's get the water situated. So, I should be correct. 1.5. There are 4. Well, I make 4. Okay. Maybe half a second. So yeah, no, I still need 2. Yeah, let's discover a filtration plant. That's what I do with you. 2 water a second. I could put 3. I'm being for real right now. Except, power is our current struggle. I'm just joshing with you. It's not. But we're gonna treat it as if it is, because money's starting to become short. Feel? Anyways. 1, tier 2. Should do it. Make 6 a second. Let's get some pipes up. And just using it so that way it can always run. I hate when I place things. I can't see anything. So I didn't want to place anything down because I thought it was like, oh, it's gonna make me fail the challenge because it's close enough. I still don't know what the answer to that is. I'm not gonna find out the answer to that. Maybe because I don't have any way of telling. Oh yeah, dog. Input for filtering. And these pipes hold more too. 2, 3. And here. Actually, yeah. Little trick I learned. You place down the thing that you want and then place the thing that you need. It will do the rest for you. I'm getting real tired of not being able to see Jack. Oh yeah, keep that water filtering, dog. Are you guys seeing why I'm stockpiling this stuff? It's just, it's not the easiest thing to get to stockpile. I guess I'll start recording again when it's done filming. Alright guys, let's get this started. One scrubber. Two scrubber. A three scrubber. A full scrubber. Cool your dog, and now it should be working. Yeah, see how it's like slowly increasing? I want to fix that. I want to know how I'm gonna fix it by adding another 2. Thanks. 2 scrubbers. It should also. It's gonna cost me another $60,000. That was all supposed to go to the whatchamacallit. The research stations, because they each cost a hell of money. Let's get our booster one. Let's get some blue. Plus boost. Fill them up quite fast whilst I quickly make this go under construction. A lot of heard construction right here. Oh, I just got this all powered out. Got boring stuff that they've seen already. Alright, coolio dog. Another 2 on 1. Cool. See how fast it fills up with residue? Then again, I think we are pulling out more residue by doing such. No, same amount of residue, it's just more pollution outage. Where's my thing? It's just recharge station. Alright, well, I guess it was time to place a new one anyways. Oh. Okay. I will cut back to the video if I see it go up or down. So, about it supposed to being the ultimate fix. More scrubbers. Except I can expand it by a bit more. Yeah, no, another filtration plant. Okay. We'll be spending the rest of our money on filtration and scrubbers. But at this rate, it's kind of worth it. Because that was only like 7-ish minutes before it went up, which is fast. I'm gonna give Ford one more scrubber. This. Maybe I shouldn't have let it get this out of control. Okay, we should be getting better soon. Hopefully. You know, at this point, it's a hope. let's get some more water. You know what? Better idea? Check if everything has water and is also exiting residue. Check the power. If it meets all set requirements, it's on. They were all on. They're. I know it's. Now, I know it's bad. Let's see, yellow. Green has boost. Another pipe intersection. A lot more filtrated water. Do I think this is gonna output that fast percentage? Probably not. But it's all we can put in right now. Actually, head back to main base now. I really hope I'm going in the right direction. Actually, you are powering the springs that give less, or well, the same amount. And that is powering an overpowered research station right now. You, sir, are powering a copper plate in a SD card. So 90% of the time, these machines don't even work right here. They can't work. Where do I have a research? They should free up some. Not so needed. Lucian. I missed this entire thing. You sadly want to keep this, except it could use a quick turn off. I was about to say, one's going to get through something faster than the other. So that's pollution down. Alright, so staring at this entire time. Jeez, they're still on. They shouldn't be. It's their backlogged. But to be backlogged, they also have a backlog of power. Which they don't anymore. Please don't be powering. I get that the research station still turns off, which is what I didn't want. I'm gonna have to do some sacrifices for right now. I want want to be able to see. Oh my God. All right. Now with all that pollution stuff, I get that our oil factory is so much worse. Let's Alright, let's check it. I'll start the recording back when it's in. Holy guacamole, I am raging. Alright. I can turn off 2 more diesel engines. Actually, that would cause a lot less pollution because it's about like 10 old things off. 2 big diesel generators. And that'll also slow down oil production, slow down diesel making, really get us down to our basics here. Now I still need to save up for another scrubber. Alright, let's sit and watch. Well, it's becoming a longer process. And, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna build a whole nother rows. It's just worth it to build a whole nother row. Whole nother thing. Maybe. Not yet. I'm broke. I'm too broke to do that. So, ain't much going on right now. I'm having to put that in the wrong spot. Oh yeah, no, it's 122% right now. I was going for the ignorance badge because I didn't get in my main world. So I also decided I was going to record this. I've spent the past, I don't know, hour, maybe half an hour, 50 minutes, uh, trying to build a system that will work. Okay. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna crush out. Yellow, green, boost. What? Wait, what? Okay, that is another one on. That is all I can do right now. If I can afford another scrubber. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can actually only play. This should only be able to supply 4.5. No. Each one supplies 3, so 3, 6, 9. I can supply 2 more. Why are you still running? Oh, you're about to run through. Why was there a power spike? Big question, why weren't you disconnected? I needed that disconnected a while ago. This was supposed to disconnect the biggest pollution maker. And it was on. Should all be off. Alright, this is gonna be the death of me. You went up again. Why are you running? What machine are you hooked up to? Why did I do that? Pre-existing stuff. I don't even want to use pre-existing stuff for you. Wind turbine. Cool. Anyways, I can't afford another one. So we're just gonna AFK this thing until I can afford another one. Changes. Some of the things was fixing. I think this was a part of the video. It took me like 30 minutes to go down. But fixing the thing, because apparently it was still being powered. I did empty the residue. As you can see, there's double the amount of wires. There's another thing. You might see what's right behind it. I also fixed that. Turns out that half of our scrubbers weren't working properly for like a while. And I'm also powering 3 Probably power of 4 at this rate. Let's do that actually. Powering 4 separate scrubbers with like a bunch of windmills. The 50 million buffer. That's about it. I did a scrubber. I started doing 4 of them by themselves. Made sure our water was okay. Got rid of residue. Turned off every research station but her one. Would you look at that? We're going down pretty fast. Pretty fast. Finally. I think you can also see that I spent. Let's see, I spent about 20. Yeah, no, it's about 40,000 done with wind turbines alone. Anyways, so whole episode is supposed to be like scrubbers and some research station too, but I don't even have a quarter amount of the money I need to even get the base research station 3. So I don't know, this might be later in production, but I might just continue making scrubbers for a while. Anyways, but yeah, another cut because still need to do this for a while. But I also unlocked the first thing towards HP. Amazing. That's so nice. Extreme power. Yeah, no, this is taking a long, and it's been a tough journey just to go down 3%. Alright, so what is that? 3% in 3 minutes? That is a percent a minute? Nice. Let's go. I think I might place down a bit more wind turbines. Get another one off of oil until I can eventually get them all off of oil. Oh, that's gonna be nice, isn't it? Anyways, I guess I'll do that with you guys. Yeah. Literally spent all of it on whatever the hell these are. Yeller. Just another process. We ain't day too far away. Coolio dog. Let's get this battery out there. I kind of just want to cancel it all out. Right, no, you're the one that I can't do that too. Like Coolio dog. Cool. So now I can just shut off the oil. Alright, cool. That's all the oil off. That is low. So I should probably go check it. Jeez, so much residue. Okay. Alright, time to AFK again. Show I want to get to 100%. Oh my god. That took, I mean, probably this whole episode can be compressed in like an hour. Probably took like 3. Yeah, 3 hours. But I'm hoping that means my videos are gonna be higher quality. I'm trying to make higher quality videos. That's why I'm holding off on my the Dark series right now. I want it to be better because it's more of a storytelling game, and I like to spend a lot of time wandering my butt around. It's also a puzzle game. But we're finally below 100. So we've been at 100 for a couple hours now. Because it was just about the time I entered into the game that it decided, oh hey, it's time for some pollution. Yeah, this video was supposed to be scrubbers and it's tier 3. I thought they would have at least knocked down the price a bit. No, no, not at all. It's horrendous. But yeah, next episode, I'll try to make it a lot more about it. Or tier 3, because we are starting to get into that more heavy, refined stuff. I'm not going to get a large diesel engine, but we're going to start getting the HV, um, advanced processing, alloyer, pressurized, gold, satellites. That sounds fun. Plastics, an LNG plant. Best money making you can ever do. Only takes a bit of oil. You can make a bunch of power with it as well if you refine it. One LNG. I got taught how to do it by one of my friends. Adark, the same one who taught me the two geothermal well method, taught me the LNG plant method. Because before I was like, what is gas even used for? Again, pre-nuclear, gas wasn't used for anything but LNG and like a mini steam plant. But now, you know, it can heat that water up real high. I'm pretty sure I got up to like 300, 400,000 power. Again, have to log in the world don't really have access to, even though it's my world. But yeah, next episode, research. And no matter how little or how much research, I'm gonna get enough research to start getting the steel and plastic production. Want 7 to be the nice number. If this one's 5, then 7 will be nice. That will be all for this episode, Choking on the Fog.